It felt good. A chance to go get a road win, something that I said before I got on here that was something we wanted to do, and we did it. So we were really proud and happy, but we knew it was going to be a quick turnaround to get ready for Arkansas.
I mean, team only had one road SEC win last year, and you get one on the first trial this time. That's something y'all were aware of going into the game?
I was not aware of it. Obviously, I wasn't here last year, so it's something I didn't know about until I think I seen it on the ticker online or something like that on ESPN. So, yeah, I didn't know about it.
Did the vibe any different after getting a win like that than before? How would you describe it?
It just felt like a normal win. Obviously, it was good to get one on the road. We celebrated it quick, and then we got on the bus and headed to the plane to come back to Athens. So.
When you talk about a quick turnaround like that and not, having an hour to celebrate, what does that look like? Just,
That's what conference play is. You win one, then you got to move on to the next one because, we won on Saturday, we play on Wednesday. So, we can be happy about it. But if we go into the game still thinking about the Missouri game, the outcome might not be what we want it to be against Arkansas.
What did you learn from your first SEC game?
That it's fun. It's real physical. The crowd got into it. I think that was something that helped them get back in the game. It's just a different level, honestly. I mean, they said SEC means more, so I kind of felt that environment the other day.
Silas hit that really big shot late in the game there to extend the lead to 4. Did you say anything to him after the game or after that shot about his performance?
No, not really, because it's something that I know he can do. He's a freshman, but he's well beyond his year, so that was just another really good play that he's been making throughout this whole season. So he's been really good for us, and we're going to see a lot more plays from him too.
How important is this week? 2 big home games against really good competition. How big is this, and what do you guys need to do to make the most of it?
Every game is a big game for us, obviously. We can't worry about Saturday. We've got to worry about Wednesday first. But, the opportunity, both of those teams are coming to our home gym, Stegman, where we're trying to get that thing rocking. We want to try to win those games and basically put on a good show for the fans. It's the main goal.
Coach said after the game the other day, he wasn't sure you guys would have won that game if y'all had not beat Florida State in Tallahassee earlier this year. Kind of agree with that, or how do you?
The Florida State win, being down 17, that was big for not just us winning a game. I think it was big for our program and our culture. Just showing us that we fight, we can do a lot of things if we just keep playing hard and don't really look at the score. I say all the time, it's just one media timeout at a time. Every 4 minutes, let's try to win the 4 minutes. So we can't look too far ahead, and then it helped us win again.
And then the shoe was kind of flipped. Y'all had a 17-point lead in this one, and then ultimately losing, but able to hold on and come back. So were there some things you kind of reflected on back to that game a little bit that helped you in this one?
Everything's a learning opportunity for us. Being up 17, we have to learn how to keep those leads and not make it so hard on us. But we're gonna need those type of games for experience when we get down to later in the SEC, and you never know what might can happen from there.
What about Russell's play this past weekend? What you guys see that on the regular here in practice? I don't think he's had a game quite like that since he's been here.
He works hard. He's obviously we haven't seen a game like this, but he played really well and he helped us win the game. That's something we're gonna need from him a lot. Just being a presence down low, rebounding the ball the way he did. If he keeps doing that, we're gonna have a lot of success.
What sort of stands out to you about this Arkansas team?
They got a lot of talent. They got a lot of guys from the transfer portal that can score, that are athletic. They play really exciting basketball. So that's something we have to pay attention to when it's time to play them on Wednesday.
What's the challenge of Tremont Mark, the guy that came over from Houston, just what he does well and what you guys have to slow down?
I've known Tremont for a long time. He's from the greater Houston area. He's a lefty like me. He can really score. He's athletic, and it's things that he can do with the balls really well. So he's going to be a huge point of focus, come Wednesday. I know that if he gets hot, that makes him even more dangerous. So we got to do what we got to do.
I know it's just your second SEC game coming up, and your experience as a player. Whenever you go against a team who's coming off a big defeat like they surprisingly were the other day, how much more dangerous do you feel that makes them coming into tomorrow?
Coach Musselman's going to have them prepared. Obviously, a 30-point loss that they had. They're going to be ready to play. I think we're going to get their best shot. So we got to be, ready to play. We can't be so worried about what we did against Missouri. We got to be like, hey, we play Arkansas, a team that's normally, top 10 team in the country. So we got to be ready for them.
Any more questions for Noah?